Hey guys, Jay, welcome back to the channel. So guys, I'm running around town just doing a ton of errands. I've got so many things on the go, but I did not want to miss out on telling everybody out there that tomorrow, that's right, don't forget, tomorrow, which is actually Canada Day. Happy Canada Day to all those who celebrate it. Yes, indeed, the MASK pre-orders are opening up for TitanToys.com, and not only are we getting the initial run of Wave 1 figures for the 40th anniversary of M.A.S.K, but the SDCC Exclusive Rhino is also going to be able for pre-order tomorrow, and there's going to be a countdown for Titan Toys, and I wanted to take a deep dive and see exactly what was announced on TitanToys.com, because this is going to be nuts, everybody. So let's take a deep dive, take a look at what's going to be released tomorrow, as well as the SDCC Exclusive, as these ones are going to go fast, and you don't want to miss out on your order. Let's have a look, everybody. Well, guys, it's Monday, and you know what that means. That's right, M.A.S.K has another update, this time courtesy of our good friends over at TitanToys.com. M.A.S.K will be open for pre-orders starting 12 a.m. July 1st. That's this morning, guys, and we're only 7 hours, 29 minutes, and 53 seconds away from this brand new launch. This is going to be absolutely epic, everybody. And I wanted to break down exactly what you could be picking up for Canadian pre-orders on TitanToys.com. This is absolutely nuts. Let's have a look, everybody. Clicking on the M.A.S.K collection on the email link. There they are, everybody. The M.A.S.K collection available on TitanToys.com starting at midnight tonight. This is going to be absolutely bonkers. Thunderhawk, high-tech helicopter, Switchblade, the Mobile Defense Unit, Rhino, and of course, Condor. Let's break this down, everybody, and see exactly what will be available on TitanToys.com. Come this evening at midnight, and of course, we will be going live later tonight to count down the M.A.S.K pre-orders. But let's take a look at what we have right here, guys. There is M.A.S.K Condor pre-order. So let's take a look at what comes with Condor, because this is going to be sick. As we can see, they have brand new blast effects for the Condor vehicles. There is Brad Turner with Hocus Pocus and his blast effect, as well as brand new paint schemes, making them look much more like the cartoon. And that's the way they will appear in this iteration of the M.A.S.K 40th anniversary action figure sets. Here is the complete pack out for the very first time, showcased exactly the way it will appear once you open the box. There's Condor in its helicopter transformation mode, Brad Turner along with his signature shades, the Hocus Pocus mask in 2 different variations. This is just freaking awesome, everybody, and I can't wait until we add these all into our collections. And of course, this brand new retro style packaging is one that I am definitely on board with. Huge shout out to all the designers who were responsible for this wonderful new look, or should I say the old look of M.A.S.K, really harkening back to the original release of the M.A.S.K vehicles back in 1985. There is the M.A.S.K high-tech helicopter, the HTH, better known to fans as Switchblade. Pre-orderable tonight at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Switchblade will be available to Canadian fans and with brand new blast effects. Here we see the rear thrusters, which is a highlight signature feature and has been talked about a lot throughout all the press releases and many of those M.A.S.K Mondays. There's the Venom Strike blast effect from Miles Mayhem. And doesn't that look absolutely intimidating, giving M.A.S.K a real threat to deal with in this brand new 40th anniversary edition. Miles Mayhem, of course, comes with 2 different signature masks. If the blast effects are going to be affixed to the secondary M.A.S.K and not removable, I guess time will tell. And pre-order them later tonight at midnight at TitanToys.com. Switchblade, the high-tech helicopter, comes with everything that you see here. Everything about this is exactly right. The canopy is the right color. The decals and stickers are exactly the way you remember them. Even the Venom logo in the back is just absolutely so well placed. This is in the jet mode, not the helicopter mode. And of course, Miles Mayhem is there with his new deco. He can look much more like the cartoon version, which we all love, and his 2 signature masks, one with the blast effect, the other one with just the straight mask. Long and short forms. Amazing. The retro style packaging does not disappoint, and this version, of course, is the multi-language version, exactly what we're going to receive here in Canada. Get your wallets ready, everybody, because we'll be counting down to the release of M.A.S.K at midnight on TitanToys.com. Now let's take a look at M.A.S.K Thunderhawk, one of the most popular vehicles in the line, along with brand new cartoon accurate action features. Let's have a look. There is Thunderhawk with its lower mine launching device. This was featured in a number of episodes as highlighted in other videos that I've covered in the past. Very accurate to the original cartoon and the way it looks, and I'm super excited to see that this will be included with the M.A.S.K 40th Anniversary Edition. I'm curious to see how well it will fire. That will definitely be something really interesting to take a look at. Of course, it does come with additional blast effects in the rear, the 2 flame features, just giving it that wonderful added effect. And I really am loving this overall new look, or should I say old look, for the M.A.S.K Thunderhawk. Matt Trakker, of course, comes with his signature long mask along with these wonderful blast effects. These look incredible, and I'm super excited that they're going to be included with the M.A.S.K action figures along with their additional articulation. The long masks and the short mask giving it that wonderful new, almost cartoon aesthetic, and I think that that is really a plus for collectors, as you can still have your vintage versions, but then appreciate these newer versions all the same. It's amazing. We finally get to see the entire pack out for Thunderhawk. The vehicle itself just beautiful with its gull wing style doors acting as wings along with its spoiler as a rear rudder. And of course, there we have Matt Trakker with his long and short masks, giving him that new signature look for the character on the facial features. This looks absolutely stunning, and I can't believe that we're getting all these figures in the first wave. And then the packaging for Thunderhawk, again, so classic. I love those archival photos making their return to the box art. Bravo to the design team over at The Loyal Subjects. I love this choice, giving it that retro feel and really giving fans exactly what they wanted for this collection. Finally, the M.A.S.K Mobile Defense Unit MDU will also be available for pre-order. And let's take a look at the wonderful pack-out being presented through TitanToys.com. Here, of course, is one of the signature action features for Rhino, the Mobile Defense Unit, the battering ram just shoving its way into Venom vehicles, just crashing the party. Those new signature blast effects coming out of the smokestack cannons. There will also be additional smokestack effects coming from the top when it's in alternate mode. And of course, the signature burgundy magenta style of coloring along with those wonderful rainbow stripes. Absolutely stunning. Another wonderful feature, which was not part of the original release, is definitely the tow hitch and rope line. Bruce Sato now has additional features to help out the M.A.S.K team if they ever get into trouble, and this is just stunning, everybody. The Rhino, being the deluxe pack-out of the line, comes with 2 pilots, Bruce Sato and, of course, Matt Trakker in his alternate uniform. They both come with long masks and their new signature blast effects. Bruce Sato having this wave effect, very much like a levitation device, and Matt Trakker having the signature blast effect from the M.A.S.K, which arguably is the logo realized in full action figure form. Amazing. Not to mention, of course, that they come with brand new articulation. Absolutely bonkers, everybody. The addition of short and long masks really does harken back to the history of Kenner mask vehicles, and these added blast effects really just give that wonderful new effect. This is the way to do a retro-style re-envisioning of a classic line, releasing them exactly the way they were back in 1985, but just upgrading them, giving them that added touch that fans have been asking for years. The full pack-out of Rhino is displayed here for everybody to see. There is Rhino in its overall new state. We can see that it comes with a black missile on the rear turret with the launching bay, all of the new blast effects, the battering ram, the rear walk-up platform, and the additional sticker features on the inside of the launching bay. 2 co-pilots can sit inside of the cab, and the rear does detach, so Bruce Sato can go around rescuing additional members of M.A.S.K and assisting where he can. And of course, the 2 pilots are featured here, both with their long masks and short masks, Bruce Sato and Matt Trakker. And of course, we can't forget the signature Mobile Defense Unit packaging, literally reviving this wonderful archival work that was seen a few years ago in the Hasbro History Museum. It's amazing to see it here, realized once again, action figure packaging, and I'm so glad that we're getting this into our collection. But not to be outdone, we do have one last feature, which is probably the most exciting for collectors. That's right, everybody. The M.A.S.K Limited Edition Mobile Defense Unit SDCC Exclusive will be available to order starting tonight at 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on TitanToys.com for all Canadian fans and retailers. This is absolutely bonkers. Let's have a closer look at all the details and special editions that come with this SDCC exclusive limited edition Mobile Defense Unit. There we can see the signature rocket, but this time it is not colored in black, as was seen in the original pack-out photo solicitations. This new missile is almost a light gray, perhaps even white in its overall appearance, and the launching turret is actually a wonderful silver detail. It's still unknown if this is going to be vac metallized or if it's just going to be a silver paint. But no matter what, that looks amazing in its overall appearance, especially considering that on solicitation photos, the standard version of Rhino, its launching mechanism is just colored in the same plastic that is molded in. The sticker layout looks very much the same, but we can also see additional metallic colors or perhaps vac metallized colors with the smokestacks and other details, including the fuel canister. But the standout feature of this pack-out definitely has to be the inclusion of T-Bob and Scott Trakker. These two are wonderful additions to this San Diego Comic-Con edition, and fans are going to be chomping at the bit to add this to their collections. Everyone knowing that Scott Trakker is definitely the mischievous son of Matt Trakker, always getting the team into trouble, and his ever-faithful robot, T-Bob, is always at his side, being able to transform into a scooter for Scott to ride. Those additional metallic details look so good on this version of Rhino, really harkening back to the original version of M.A.S.K, which did feature vac metallized parts, and I really am hoping that these are going to be vac metallized, not just painted in silver. The full pack out of M.A.S.K SDCC Exclusive has finally been revealed, and we can see here with the caboose that certain elements will also be colored in some sort of metallic feature, whether it be vac metallized or not. We see Brusato, Matt Trakker, the Rhino itself with all of its additional details, especially the rear firing cannon colorized with the metallic silver or perhaps vac metallized treatment, and of course featuring T-Bob and Scott Trakker, the wonderful bonus inclusions for this SDCC exclusive. Packaging for the mobile defense unit is all but similar to the original. However, if we look closer in the corner, this one does feature that bonus T-Bob and Scott Trakker. And if we go to the reverse, we do see that this is also included, as well as all the additional details for the M.A.S.K vehicle San Diego Comic-Con edition. Smokestacks, rear caboose, metallized launcher with rocket, of course, the inclusion of T-Bob and Scott Trakker into this wonderful San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Mark your calendars down, everybody, because M.A.S.K is coming to Canada, courtesy of TitanToys.com, and you can pre-order these starting at midnight tonight. And don't forget, guys, free shipping will be applied to any orders over $250 or more. This, of course, only applies to Canada, as TitanToys.com is the official distributor of M.A.S.K in Canada. All of these purchases qualify for points to be earned for new action figures on TitanToys.com. And there are a ton of ways to earn points just by signing up for the Titan Rewards points. You get 200 points right off the bat. And for every $1 spent on TitanToys.com, you earn 2 points back. If you want to earn more additional points for free, all you have to do is follow them on TikTok, Facebook, or Instagram, and you will earn 100 points for every follow them on Titan Toys social media pages. They also have featured a wonderful buy now, paid later program. You do have to qualify for this program, but just like Big Bad Toy Store or Entertainment Earth, you can buy as much as you want and not have to pay for it until it arrives at TitanToys.com ready to ship. You can always use the Titan Toys hoarding program, which allows you to continue to shop whenever you want, and once you hit that $250 threshold, you will qualify for free shipping within Canada. Guys, this has been another successful M.A.S.K Monday announcement, and TitanToys.com has revealed that they will be going live with the M.A.S.K pre-orders at midnight tonight, and we of course will be counting that down for the M.A.S.K release for 2025, especially for the San Diego Comic-Con limited edition mobile defense unit SDCC exclusive. You do not want to miss out on this, guys, as we will be counting down the hours towards the launch of M.A.S.K on TitanToys.com, which is happening in just under 7 hours, 21 minutes, and 45 seconds to go. Don't sleep on this, guys, because M.A.S.K will be going live before you know it. All right, guys, you heard it right here. Every single one of the product lines is going to be available, from Condor to Switchblade to Rhino, and of course the Thunderhawk. They're going to be all available at TitanToys.com, and we are going to be doing a countdown tonight live for the countdown to the 40th anniversary of M.A.S.K. Myself, Danny Green, and everybody else is invited to join us as we count down the release of M.A.S.K. and, of course, the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, which you do not want to miss out on if you want your own T-Bob and Scott Trakker. Guys, let me know in the comment section below. What are your thoughts about this crazy new reveal that the countdown to M.A.S.K happens at midnight here in Canada for TitanToys.com? Are you going to be putting down your hard-earned cash for this new release of the 40th anniversary of M.A.S.K action figures and vehicles? Are you guys as excited as I am that these are going to be returning to our collections in pristine, inspired retro boxes? Or are you satisfied with the original versions and seeing them as absolute classics? And you're probably just going to collect these as additional sets which you can open and display, because the other ones are just too precious. Let me know those comments in the comment section below, guys. Toy News continues in 2025, guys. As a matter of fact, Mondo just announced one of the absolute favorites, at least as mine, action figures of all time. Yes, indeed. Manny Faces is joining us for the 1/6 scale action figure line for Master Universe. You can take a look at that video right here, and I'll see you guys there. Hope you're all doing well, staying safe, and as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. M.A.S.K is the mighty power that can save the day. And at midnight tonight, we're going to be able to pre-order them right away at TitanToys.com. Good journey, everybody. Geek proud.